You know, thinking about nuclear war can be pretty chilling. It's like staring into the abyss of human destruction, imagining a world split between what was before and what comes after. The worst-case scenario? Mass fires raging across tens of thousands of square kilometers, wiping out hundreds of millions within hours. But it doesn't end there. Nuclear war could trigger a nuclear winter, potentially killing billions and collapsing our civilization. So, how does it all work, you ask? Well, when a nuclear weapon detonates, it unleashes a bubble of gas hotter than the sun. Everything in its vicinity starts to burn, creating a devastating shockwave of destruction. It's like breaking everything and setting it ablaze. The aftermath, a gigantic mushroom cloud looming over the devastation, casting a shadow of despair. But the real horror begins in the following hours. The fires burn so intensely that they create their own weather system, forming colossal pyrocumulonimbus clouds that carry soot high into the stratosphere. Normally, rain would wash away this soot, but in a nuclear war, there's no weather to clean up the mess. The result? A blanket of darkness enveloping the Earth, blocking out sunlight for years. And that's where the nightmare truly begins. Nuclear winter sets in, causing temperatures to plummet and seasons to go haywire. Winters become unbearably long, summers disappear, and rainfall dwindles. This spells disaster for agriculture, especially in the mid-latitudes where most of our food comes from. With crops failing and food production grinding to a halt, famine becomes inevitable. Now, let's talk about the actual wars that could bring about this apocalypse. Take the ongoing tensions between India and Pakistan, for example. A small-scale nuclear exchange between them could already spell disaster, with millions dead and global agriculture disrupted enough to starve hundreds of millions worldwide. But it doesn't stop there. If major nuclear powers like the US and Russia were to engage in all-out war, the consequences would be unimaginable. Thousands of nuclear weapons detonated, hundreds of millions dead, and a nuclear winter that cripples global agriculture by as much as 90%. The death toll from starvation alone could reach a staggering 5 billion. It's a grim picture, no doubt, but it's a stark reminder of why we must do everything in our power to prevent nuclear war. The stakes are too high, the consequences too catastrophic. We cannot afford to let ourselves be consumed by the firestorm of our own making. We must strive for peace for the sake of humanity's survival.